Hi everyone, so glad you're here or you're watching us later. My name is Laura Holsinger. I'm the school counselor here at Newington Forest.
And my name is Christian Pineda. I am the Newington Forest counseling intern.
Now, I have been here for probably 11 years. This is my 11th year here. Before this, I was a part-time counselor at Kings Park. And before that, I was a teacher at about 4 different Fairfax County schools. I taught grades 1 through 6 in different years. And then I realized that I still wanted to be in education, but I want to do something a little different and have more of a relationship with parents and kids. So I went and got my master's at Virginia Tech, and here I am.
And this is my first semester here at Newington Forest. I've been a George Mason University graduate student for the last 2 years and a half. I'm finishing my program with my internship. First semester here being at Newington Forest, but prior to here, I've actually been working at George Mason in their admissions office. I've worked with middle school and high school students in various different roles and positions, but I'm very excited to be here with Laura and being with your children and learning a lot more on how to be a counselor here in the elementary setting.
And the kids love Mr. Pineda. Some of the little ones call him
Mr. Potato.
Mr. Potato, but they do love him, and we love having him here. I know I have learned a lot from him, and because of him, we are able to bring you this webinar. So last year I attended 2 great presentations about raising kids today. One was held at South County High School. It was Rachel Bailey, and it was last year, sometime in May, I believe. But the whole pyramid, including 4 elementary schools, the middle school, and the high school. From all those schools, from our whole pyramid, there were probably only about 30 parents there. And granted, it was rescheduled from a snow day, I think in January maybe, or March. But I thought how unfortunate that parents are missing this great talk. How can we get more people to hear these great tips and reassuring parental support that so many parents ask for and need? Then in August, before school started, all of the counselors in Fairfax County gathered at Hayfield Secondary School for our 2018-2019 kickoff. We heard another great speaker. His website is called Celebrate Calm, and it was on parenting kids with ADHD. Again, I wished all parents and teachers were there to hear such a helpful, poignant speaker with so many great stories, so many great connections that could rejuvenate their strategies and make them feel better about parenting. Finally, in October of this year, I attended our Digital Safety Awareness Night at South County Middle School, and it was also fantastic. The parents that were there had great questions and were fully engaged in the session, of which I assisted our school-based technical support teacher, Ms. Betts. But from our whole pyramid, there may have been about 50 people out of about 10,000 parents and teachers in our whole pyramid. In September, I met with the counselors in our pyramid, which includes Hallie, Laurel Hill, and Silverbrook. We get together once a month, and I shared my excitement with them about wanting to do more parent presentations with all these great speakers because I learned so much. But one of my colleagues said, but parents don't really attend the presentations that we have. Feeling a little discouraged, I didn't want to give up, and she suggested actually a webinar. So here we are, and with Christian's great help, I could not have done it without him. We are going to try to give you a presentation or webinar that we'll record, put on my Blackboard site. We're going to try to do it like once a week.
And so in order to do that, we're actually going to be sending you all some flyers to learn more about these webinars. In your child's Wednesday folder, which should be going out tomorrow, you'll be receiving this flyer. And on this flyer gives you more information specifically on next week's webinar. So for next week, we'll be going more into digital awareness and safety on the December Tuesday time period. And it'll be with Laura and myself. We'll also try to invite Latrice Betts, who's our school-based technical support, if she's able to arrive. But on the bottom of the page, it gives you more information on how to log in. So if you're able to log on to Laura's Blackboard site, you may use your child's login information. We'll have the video and the link on there where you can see the video and the webinar. And also will be a space for you to see this document. On the bottom of this page we'll give you a space to fill out a question. So you can put your name down. You may ask us any question in relation to digital awareness, parenting tips at home, anything in general, things that we can address here in this webinar, and then answer it directly for you. So you'll be getting a copy of this, a hard copy, but you may also retrieve this on our Blackboard page. There will be a Word document where you can download or send an email with that document to us.
Yes, and we are hoping that this builds a lot of community support and we can all share stories and tips. And we don't all have time to read complete textbooks on parenting, but even one thing can make a huge difference in your day, one tip. So I'm going to share some of the books that I've read or the things that I like or websites, and hoping that we can feel better about our parenting and raising these great kids. So thank you for today. We look forward to all the possibilities that this webinar can provide us, and we look forward to being in touch with you. Thank you, Christian.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good day, everybody.